Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to start with the help of chapter number 13. It is sound. So, here in this lesson, we are going to study about different types of sound. So, students, as you all know, there is soft sound, loud sound, pleasant sound, unpleasant sound. So, whenever someone is talking to you, his or her voice is very polite, but something if you have done wrong, if your parents scold you that time, that sound of loud sound is loud. And when the dog is continuously barking, that is the example of unpleasant sound, because unwanted sound, because you may be studying, or you may be listening something, or you may be doing something, and the sound of barking of the sound disturbs you. So this type of sound we generally classify into unpleasant sound. And what are the pleasant sound? For example, if you are playing music or singing a song, so these type of sounds are called as pleasant sounds. So students, we are going to study about some musical instruments which create sound. So there are generally four types of instruments. First is woodwind, second is string, third is second is string, third is percussion, and fourth is brass. Okay, in woodwind instruments, which are the instruments? For example, basuri is there, flute is there, clarinet is there. So these type of instruments are producing sound with the help of music by blowing on the top of the instrument. In the top of the instrument, there is a opening from which you have to blow the instrument, and you have to produce the sound from that instrument. So this is about the woodwind instrument. Then the string instrument. In this type of instrument, the sound is produced by plucking or strumming the strings of the instruments. For example, violin, guitar, cello, electric guitar, harp. These are some of the instruments which produce sound by plucking or strumming the strings. Then brass instrument. In this type of instrument, what happens? The music is produced by buzzing the lips while blowing. So you have to um, produce the sound with the help of blowing the air with the lips, as well as you have to force lot of air to produce the sound in these type of instruments. So these require lot of stamina for producing sound. So which type of instruments are here? French horn, trumpet, trombone, tuba. These are the instruments which are used in this type of instruments. Now the next is what? The vibration of an object is necessary for producing sound. So student, you should understand what is vibration. Vibration means that continuous ringing sound is produced by an object, that is called as vibration. Okay, for example, when the vessel falls from our hand, at that time it produces a sound as well as there is a vibration. So until the vibration is there in the object, the sound is heard. When the vibration stops, that time the sound is also stopped. When the vessel stops vibrating, that time you are not able to hear the sound anymore. Okay, so in this slide what we have studied, that the vibration is the important medium which is necessary for production of sound. So for production of sound, what is important? Vibration of an object. And also if the vibration of an object stops, what happens? The sound also stops. As long as the vibration is there in the object, that much time you can hear the sound of the you can hear the sound. For example, electric bell also. When you put your hand continuously on the bell, it will keep on ringing, and vibration sound keeps on coming. But when you stop the vibration, or stop ringing the bell, what will happen? When the vibration stops, the sound also stops immediately. Okay, now uh, as you all know that the vibration is an in of an object is necessary to produce sound. So To produce sound, what is important? Vibration of sound is important. If there is no vibration, no sound can be heard. The object due to which the sound is produced is called as a source of that object. Now here, object what we have taken a vessel. So when the vessel falls down, it produces a sound. So the object due to which the sound is produced is called as a source of that sound. Okay, let's move on. What is sound? So what is sound? Sound is nothing but a form of energy made by vibration. Okay, what is sound? Sound is a form of energy which is made by vibration. Okay, so this is the short definition for sound. And when the object vibrates, what happened? It causes the air particles around it to move. Okay, whenever the object vibrates, whenever you start vibrating an object, what happens? For example, when you're playing sitar or guitar, it when the object starts vibrating, then the sound which is produced from that object, it mixes with the air particles around it, and the sound moves in the spreads in all the direction of this place. Okay, so this is about the sound. Then how does the sound travels to your ears? So whenever you sleep, you put on the alarms for next day to get up. At that time, what happens? When you are in deep sleep, in which position you are in resting position. And when you are sleeping, you are in a deep sleep. So when the alarm sound you hear, you immediately get up and you try to stop the alarm so that the sound does not disturbs you. So the air vibrates, but it does not travel from the alarm to ear. So the sound which is coming from the alarm, it does not go directly towards the ear. What does happen? Whatever the sound is produced by the alarm clock, that sound vibrates with the help of air, and from the air the sound is produced towards your ear. Okay, now how does the sound is produced, or how does the sound travels? The sound passes through the medium that is called as longitudinal waves. Okay, now when the vibrations are fast, you hear a high pitch, and when they are low, you hear a low pitch. For example, singers, whenever you hear a song of the singers, they always try to talk in high pitch or low pitch. Okay, there is variation in their sound. When they have when they're using a high pitch, that time the vibration in their sound is very fast, and when they are uh, singing the song in a low pitch, that time they are very slow, and you can hear the low pitch sound. This is the difference about the sound. Now students, how does the sound are produced? Now you must have seen that when you struck the tabla, when you spread some sawdust or mustard seeds or sand on the diaphragm of the tabla, and you try to knock the diaphragm of the tabla, different types of sound is produced in that. Okay, so what happens here, while starting any musical concert, what happens? First, all the people are first testing their instruments, whether they are working properly or not, and they are trying to judge the instrument whether it is working properly or not by the sound of the instruments. Whatever type of sound is coming from that instrument, that sound which is produced by the instrument, by that they are judging whether the sound is okay or not. Even for mic testing also, whether the sound is coming or not, we are always giving a recall and asking whether the sound is coming or not. Okay, even in our online session also, we are also asking you whether the voice is coming or not to each and every student. So why? Whenever the teacher is speaking, at that time what happens? The sound which is produced in human, generally the sound is produced in the throat. So whatever whenever you are talking, when you touch your throat, you can see there is a vibration in the vocal cord. So whatever voice that you heard from the vibration of the vocal cord in the larynx produces sound. So when you're talking, you can touch your throat and feel the vibration in the vocal cord, and that vibration produces sound. Okay, so this is how the human sound is produced. There is a voice box present in our throat. In that voice box, vocal cord is there, and that vocal cord, whenever vibrates, that time the sound is produced. Okay, so this is about how the sound is produced. Now, what is propagation of sound? Now, propagation of sound means when the sound waves spread in all the direction from the source of the sound. This means what? When see in when our lectures were in the school, that time what happens, in the class, all the students used to sit quietly and the teacher used to speak. So each and every student could hear the teacher very properly. Okay, that time what happens, whatever the sound was produced from the vocal cord of the teacher, that sound waves were spread in all the direction and form the source of sound. And so in this way the sound propagation of sound takes place in the, so the medium of propagation of sound is, so one of the medium of propagation of sound is air also, because whatever sound waves are present in the classroom, it spreads all in all the direction from the source of sound. So teacher is standing in the center or in front of the classroom. So from front, her voice is entering towards all the ears of the students. So this is how the sound is produced. Okay, then the medium of propagation of sound, the substance around the source of the sound through which the sound wave spread is called as a medium of propagation. Now, as you all know that the sound waves spread in all the direction with the help of air. So here air becomes the medium of propagation of sound. Okay. So this is the propagation of sound, and what is the medium of propagation of sound? So air is the medium of propagation of sound. So this is about the propagation of sound and the medium of propagation of sound. Then again, you have low sound and high sound. So as I told, soft sound and loud sound. When you want anything from your parents, you talk with them very soft voice, and you talk to them very politely, and they also listen to you very nicely because you're talking in a slow soft voice. Okay, soft sound or low sound. But similarly, same thing, if you ask in a uh, loud sound or a high sound, it may affect on what you want. And if whatever you want, if you, is it really important, that things will also important. But the way of asking is also mattering. Okay, when you ask in soft voice, you are taker, you are considered to be, you are asking the things in polite way. But when you are talking in loud voice, it shows the rudeness in your behavior. Okay, soft voice shows the politeness in your behavior, while the loud noise shows the arrogance in your behavior. So this is about the low sound and the high sound. Even the low sound and the high sound, uh, when the air pressure is low, that time the sound produced is low, is called as low sound. And when the air pressure is high, that time the sound which is produced, we can say it is high sound. Okay, so this is about high sound. Then noise pollution. So now students, whatever sound you are hearing, that sound, if you feel that the sound is very harsh, then it is not called as a sound pollution. It is not called as a sound. It is called as a noise because it is disturbing. I gave you the example of barking of dog. So what happens in barking of dog? In barking of dog, what happens? The dog is disturbing you, and the sound is unpleasant, and it is creating a pollution. So it becomes a noise pollution. So these are These are the things that you are supposed to understand. Okay. Then what is noise pollution? Now only I told you what is noise. First you should understand. So what is noise? A loud, harsh sound heard to your ear is called as a noise. So whatever sound which is loud and harsh to your ears, harsh means it is related to unpleasant. It is irritating type of sound, which is loud and very irritating type of sound. That type of sound heard by the ear is known as a noise. So that is called as a noise. And when it pollutes the surrounding area, that then it is called as a noise pollution. Okay, now the sound which is unwanted or disrupts one's quality of the life is called as a noise pollution. So students, for transmission of sound, the sound can be transmitted by the three medium, that is solid, liquid and water. Okay, all the three are the mediums in which the sound can be heard, but the transmission of the sound is faster through liquid and liquid through gas. Okay, so from in uh, transmission of sound is faster in liquid than in gas, and also it is faster in solid than liquid. Okay, so these are some of the points that you are supposed to know. Even in this lesson, two new words are there, that is propagation of sound and the medium of propagation of sound. So propagation of sound, what does the propagation of sound means? The sound is said to be propagated when the sound waves spread in all the direction from the source of sound. That is called as propagation of sound. And what is the medium of the propagation of sound? The substance around the source of the sound through which the sound waves spread is called as a medium of propagation. Now only we have studied that the medium of propagation can be any air, water or solid. So the medium of the sound through which the sound is through which the sound waves are spread is called the medium of propagation of sound. So this is about the pollution. Okay, so the unwanted sound or the sound which disturbs us is called as a noise. So this type of sound is called as a noise. And noise must be recognized as the major threat to human beings. Okay, there may be many different effects on our health. So what effects are there on our health? Noise pollution can damage physically or psychologically on our health. So physically means what? From the external outer side, and psychological means internally it can damage the organs of our body. Okay, so this much it is harmful. So noise pollution should not be done. Even the blood pressure, those people who are suffering from blood pressure, the blood pressure can increase with the help of noise pollution. Even the stress related to the illness can also be increased due to this. So there is also hearing loss if there is a noise pollution. Then sleep disturbance is also one of the reasons. So the people who are ill, who are advised by the doctor to have a rest. If there is a sound pollution or noise pollution in the areas near hospital, what will happen? The patient will not recover fast, and they will more their health will be more damaged with the help of the sound. So the sound affects very much on our human health. So we are supposed to not to create the noise pollution, try to avoid the noise pollution. Also there may be memory loss or the people can go in depression also, or panic attacks can also occur due to the noise pollution. So students, you must have understood it is a noise pollution is a social issue, and this issue you should handle very properly. You should not pollute your environment by increasing or decreasing the sound of your sound system present at home. For even when you're listening the music in soft sound, you love to hear the music, but when the same song is put on with the high frequency, what will happen? That time vibration of all the things in your house will start. Vibration of all the things in your surrounding will start moving. So these things. Then next is, what are the solutions for the noise pollution? If there is a problem, we are always having solutions for that problem. So what solutions can we provide for noise pollution? The workers can be provided with the equipment such as earplugs, so that the noise of the machines will not be able to hear in their ears, and they won't damage their ears. Then building should design with the suitable noise absorbent material. So whatever buildings which are constructed, that should be constructed through which the noise absorbing materials of the walls, windows and ceiling should be made, so that whatever sound is there in the outside the house, that won't enter in the house. Even the sound of the automobiles should also be reduced. Okay, because continuously horning of a vehicle also causes a noise pollution. Then if the area is empty at that time, what happens? The sound travels very fast. But if the area or the surrounding is planted with bushes and trees, that time the sound pollution will be little bit low. Okay, so there are also soundproof doors and windows available in market, so that they can reduce the sound which is produced outside, that can reduce the sound which is produced outside. Okay, in factories and industries, earplugs should be made compulsory for the workers, so that their ears won't damage, and they won't have any severe problems in their future. For that purpose, they can use. Even we have studied in simple machine how to maintain the machines. So whatever automobiles you are maintaining, that servicing should be done properly, so that the noise pollution may not be there. Okay, this is the symbol of the noise pollution. This symbol is generally seen in the near the hospitals or the schools. Schools, wherever there are schools, this type of symbol you can see. Even near the hospitals also you can see this type of symbols. Why this symbol is there? This symbol indicates that you should not make noise in these type of places. For example, hospitals, so people are um, coming there to recover, so the recovery should be done properly without any harm. So the sound pollution should not be done in this type of places. Even the schools where the education is given to the students, at that time there should not be any type of disturbance to the students in the studying. So the noise pollution is strictly prohibited near the schools and hospitals. Now students, sound is also produced from mobile phones. Okay, so the mobile phones are how does the sound produce from the mobile phones? So from the sound, the electrical signal is converted into the radio signal, and that radio signal is again converted into the electrical signal, and then the sound is produced. Now for example, if I want to call a person, the sound is changed into the electrical signal, and that electrical signal then gets converted into the radio signal, and the person to whom I am calling, that time the radio signal will get converted into the electrical signal, and then the sound will be heard by the person to whom you are calling. Okay, So this is how the sound is produced from the phones. Even the telephones, the message which travels through the miles of the wire as a electrical signal. So here you can see from the electrical signal or wires, you can hear from very different miles, you can hear the sound of the people, the person who is in the village, and now you are in here. So if when you're calling with the help of telephones or mobiles, with the help of telephones, in telephone there are two things present. One is microphone and other is loudspeaker. Loudspeaker is generally used for hearing purpose, and microphone is generally used for listening purpose. So this is how the sound is produced or message travels through miles of the wire as an electrical signal. So students, in this lesson, what we have studied? We have studied that the vibration is required for production of sound. Also, we have studied the medium is required for propagation of sound. Then sound is propagated through gaseous, liquid, and solid mediums. Also, the noise pollution which occurs uh, have adverse effects on our health. Even in heavy traffics, also there is a noise pollution. Noise pollution is a social problem. So we have to think over it and try to act over it accordingly. Okay, so this is all about our lesson, students.